and the paperboy, evening TV. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
Hello and welcome to yet another show of Weekday News. And happy March Madness. I hope your bracket is doing a whole lot better than mine.
I'm Braden.
And I'm Reed.
We have a lot in store for you guys, so make sure you stay tuned throughout the whole show.
Hey, hasn't the school year just been flying by?
Yeah, I know, right? It'll be April sooner than we know it.
In fact, Wednesday was the first day of spring.
You know what spring means, Reed?
What's that?
It's almost summertime.
That means graduation is right around the corner, right?
Yeah, it does.
Speaking of graduation, are you going to the senior lock-in?
Oh, for sure. It's a blast.
You guys need to get your work done, all right?
Okay.
Never been locked in before.
Yeah, me neither. This kind of sucks.
Hopefully the grad party's better than this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I heard there's gonna be lots of food and prizes.
I know, and including a massage and photo booth.
Yeah, and inflatables and a casino.
There's gonna be bingo, bunch of games, open gym. It's gonna be a blast. Right now they're working on trying to get Riddler's Escape and some character artists.
Yeah, and they're gonna have an amazing hypnotist.
Invitations for the grad lock-in will be mailed at the end of March, and you guys really gotta try to do your best to get that in as soon as you can. And if you want, you can try to get your parents to chaperone, and we promise they're not gonna embarrass you guys. It's gonna be fun. Hope to see you there.
Wow, I cannot wait.
I can't wait for this weekend.
Oh, me too. I heard it has the potential to be the nicest weekend that we've had all year.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have much to beat.
I guess.
I just can't wait to soak up some rays.
Without further ado, here's Eli with this weekend's weather.
Thanks guys, it's looking to warm up this weekend. Today will be sunny and have a high of 43 and a low of 21. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 48 and a low of 31. Finally, on Sunday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 47 and a low of 25. Have a warm weekend, SR. Back to Braden and Reed.
Thanks, Eli.
We've been having a lot of events going on throughout the school.
Why don't we send it on over to news?
Hey guys, it's Abby.
And I'm Will. Hey Abby, have you ever heard of the Current Events Club?
No, actually I haven't. What's it about?
Well, it's a bunch of students gathering to discuss what is going on in the world.
Oh really? Tell me more.
I don't think I know enough about it, but I know that McKenna went out to check it out.
Facilitating conversations. We talk about current events, obviously, like local news, national news, international news, as well as having conversations about media bias and different conversations basically in our country. And we like to talk about like hot topics, but in a
calm manner.
Yeah, in a civilized manner.
The meetings, we usually plan on having news days where we talk about the news, and we break up into 3 groups: local news, national news, and international news. And then those would be into 3 subtopics: economics, politics, and just social issues.
Yeah, social issues.
The clubs will, like on news days, we plan on having it go from 3:30 to 4:30, and then on debate days, since we need a little extra time, it'd go around from 3:30 to 5:30. It would be held in Southeast
110, yep. Southeast 110 in Anderson's room, Miss Anderson. So we do want people of all spectrums of belief in our country, because we want everyone represented. So we want people of all ideas, no matter your political side, no matter your any of your beliefs. We want people of all sides, so everyone can have their voice heard, as well as just facilitating deeper conversation.
We also want to give like the opportunity for people to have like leadership positions in the club. So me and Ashley may be the founders, but it doesn't mean that we're going to control what's going on. We're just there to facilitate and make sure things stay on top. One of the things that we plan on doing is volunteer work, just to so we can be more involved in our community. I'm working on getting on the board for Kids Fighting Hunger, which is located just down the road from here. So we plan on going there. We're looking at volunteering at the Stearns County History Museum. There's other things that we're looking at too. Of course, if you have ideas, we're open to everything. That's what the club is, very free forming, I guess. So,
yep, we're forever growing, and we want, if you want a leadership position or just even learn about and educate yourself about current events, and that's what we're here for. So no matter your level of intellect on any subject, we're willing to teach anyone about any current events, because I feel like it's often overlooked in schooling. And also with media bias too, it's hard to learn the raw truth of most of what's happening in our country and in the world. So that's what we're here for.
Wow, that actually sounds really awesome. I might have to stop by one of those meetings soon.
Me too.
So Will, did you go to the Stars of the Storms last Friday?
No, I didn't get the chance to. Do you know what was going on?
Well, I know some of what went on, but Bryce got the chance to go and get some awesome intel.
Wow, we have some amazingly talented students here in the Sauk Rapids district.
We sure do. Speaking of talented, our intramural floor hockey team won their championship game.
Band had an all-district band concert last night, which went really well and sounded amazing.
There's also a choir concert tonight at 7 p.m. Be sure to check it out.
I might have to go to that. Speaking of going, have you been to your counselor lately?
No, I actually haven't.
I had a chance to catch up with Mr. Ant in the counseling office. Let's take a look.
My name's Will Corman, and I'm here to check up with Counselor Mr. Ant on senior requirements.
I'm Cody Rant. I'm one of the counselors here at Sauk Rapids Rice High School. I deal with the last names S through Z. So what should seniors already have done? Really, it kind of depends on what your post-secondary plan is. So whether that's military, workforce, 2-year school, 4-year school, all of that might really kind of depend on what your plan is. The major things that you should already have done is absolutely your senior visit. Hopefully you've already connected with a counselor just to make sure that you are on track with credits, and that everything's in line for graduation with testing proficiency and things like that. If maybe you're at risk for graduation, likely you've already had a conversation with your counselor. But if you have questions, you're not quite sure, always good to just shoot your counselor an email just to double check. Other things that you should be doing, again, depending on your post-secondary plan, if you're going to a 4-year school or a 2-year school, those college applications should already be in, and you should have already sent your transcripts through Parchment. So that means setting up your Parchment account and then making sure that you're requesting and ordering those transcripts through Parchment. Also, if you're planning on going to a 2- or 4-year school, the other big piece that you should have done by now is your FAFSA. So that free application for federal student aid, that's what's going to qualify you for different government scholarships, loans, different things like that. So kind of in a nutshell, again, it kind of depends on your post-secondary plan. If you're looking at military, connecting with a recruiter, making sure that all that paperwork for enlistment is filled out and ready to go once you graduate. If you're going into the workforce, obviously you should start looking for employment. That's going to be a good fit for you. What do seniors still need to get done? So the big one is making sure that you have turned in your personal learning plan to your connections advisor. That's a big one that if you maybe procrastinated a little bit and you weren't working on that for the last 3 years, that is something that you need to turn into your connections advisor for graduation. So that PSP is going to be a really big piece that you need to complete. Another thing that should be on your mind right now is scholarships. So our local scholarship packet is active. All that information you received in Schoology during connections. That deadline for those scholarships is March 27th. And that's a very, very hard deadline. Those scholarship applications need to be turned into the counseling office by 3:45 on that March 27th. I would really encourage that you turn those applications in early. So give yourself a day or two at least to get those into the counseling office early in case you're missing pieces. Anything submitted after 3:45 on the 27th will not be accepted. It is an absolute hard deadline, so make sure that you're planning ahead, you're working ahead, you're not waiting until the last minute to get those pieces in place. Make sure that you come prepared with all of your scholarships before the 27th. The last piece that you should get done, there's going to be a lot of information coming out over the last few months here. Things coming up, there's going to be a senior survey that you'll need to complete. Make sure that you're paying attention to Schoology regarding camp and gown registration and ordering. So just really keep on top of all the information coming out on Schoology. But obviously scholarships, your PSP, the senior survey, and then obviously making sure that you're still on track for graduation.
There you go, Abby. Now you know what to expect.
Wow, thanks for that. I really needed it. Lastly, if any seniors are interested in taking the ASVAB on April 2nd, you should sign up on Schoology through the counseling folder. The deadline is March 28th, but hey, that's all for this week, SR.
Now let's head back to Reed and Braden in the studio.
Thanks, Will and Abby.
This week we got the chance to do something entertaining in the studio.
Now we don't want to give too much away, Reed.
Now let's let Libby and Bruce take us away.
Hey, welcome to this week's Storm Center.
We're switching it up a bit this week.
Okay, Bruce, let's make this a little more dramatic.
Alright, let her rip, Tater Chip.
We're going to introduce the 2019 Survivor contestants.
Starting off with the freshman, he is 5'12", 15 years old, William Boyd Nielsen.
So I'm here with William Nielsen. He is a 9th grade contestant on the Survivor. So what are you looking forward to most?
Well, I'm just looking forward to the challenges that we're going to compete in and the people that I'm going to meet doing this thing.
Awesome. So why do you think you will win?
Well, I think that it's going to be, if I do win, because of my grit and determination to continue to push through the challenges and, yeah.
Awesome. So who's your biggest supporter through it all?
Well, my biggest supporters have been all my friends here in this school, really the freshmen. I've only been here for 6 months, and already I'm starting to feel like a part of the family, and that's awesome. I can't thank you guys enough for that.
Nice. So we have one challenge to get you ready for Survivor.
Okay.
Next up, we have another freshman who's 6'1"-ish, 15 years old, Jack Allen O'Brien.
So I'm here with Jack O'Brien, freshman contestant on the Survivor. So what are you guys looking forward to?
Well, that's an easy one. Obviously, I'm looking forward to winning.
There you go. So why do you think you will win?
Well, I don't want to give too much away right now, but let's just say I've got a plan.
Nice, nice. And who's your biggest supporter through it all?
I'm going to go with my mom. I know you're not watching this, but I love you, Mom.
And to warm up to Survivor, we actually have a challenge for you right now.
Okay.
So if you could show us your best kendama trick.
Oof.
You can stand up if you like.
Let's see. I got this. Oof. It's harder than it looks.
And next up, we have one last freshman coming in at 5'12", 15 years old, Jace Michael Walrath.
I'm here with Jace Walrath. He is a freshman candidate of the Survivor. So what are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to coming in and playing the Survivor Week and seeing how things play out with all the new people that I'll be able to meet.
Awesome. And why do you think you will win?
I'm competitive and I'll pretty much do whatever it takes to win.
Awesome. And who do you think your biggest supporter is?
Dane Dingman, my guy. That's all I have to say about that.
All right, and we have one challenge to get you ready for Survivor.
All right.
So if you want to juggle these, or at least attempt to.
Next up are the sophomores, starting off with the girl who's 5'4", 16 years old, Madeline Elizabeth Newsendorfer.
All right, I'm here with Maddie, sophomore Survivor contestant. Maddie, what are you most looking forward to?
I'm most looking forward to competing in all the challenges and seeing what the staff have lined up this year.
So, along with that, why do you think that you're going to win?
I think I'm going to win because I don't seem like much of a threat to the other contestants. I'm going to stay kind of hidden back till the end of the game and probably win.
So, who is your biggest supporter?
Gotta say my biggest supporter is my best friend, Anna Shave.
So, we talked about challenges. We got one for you here. Kendama. So, just try to simply land it on here. Oh, that's there we go.
Finally.
Fighting to win for the sophomores is a guy who is 5'4", 16 years old, Braden Andrew Petrick.
I'm here with Braden Petrick.
Yep.
And I'm going to be asking him 3 questions, and then at the end we're going to have a challenge for him. So the first question is, what are you looking forward to?
Well, the main thing that I'm really looking forward to is all the different challenges that we'll be facing.
Okay. Why do you think you'll win?
Mainly because my determination.
Okay. Who's your biggest supporter?
My biggest supporter is Aaron Reichert. He's a good man.
Reichert? Okay. And so here's our challenge. We're going to give you these 3, and you're going to try to juggle them.
Oh, wow. Rough. Okay. Okay.
For the 2 juniors, starting off with a girl who is 5'3", 16 years old, Hannah Grace Trelfa.
I'm here with Hannah Trelfa, one of the junior survivors. We just have a few questions for you. What are you most looking forward to?
I'm most looking forward to meeting new people, making friends, maybe enemies, but mostly just having a good time, making the most out of it.
All right, why do you think you could win?
I think I could win just because, I mean, I am a friendly face to most people, I hope. I'm not expecting anything big, but really my main goal is just to have a good time.
And who's your biggest supporter?
Oh goodness. I would have to say my biggest supporter is Noelia, probably. Just because, you know, she's my best friend. Hopefully I'm hers, but I mean, she's always there. She got me back.
All right. We actually have a challenge for you to do to start it off. So what we're going to have you do is we're going to have you have these 2 kendamas in both hands.
Okay.
And you want to get them on the spike.
On the spike?
Yep.
Oh
you can
God.
stand up if you want to. So.
Okay. So, do I have to, how do I do that?
You just try to get them on the spike.
Is the spike this, like here?
Yeah.
Holy, okay. Oh, okay. Let's do this,
Second for the juniors, we have the assistant principal's son, who is also 5'9", 16 years old, Trace Christian Wagner.
I'm here with Trace Wagner. So I have a few questions for you about Survivor. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to having fun with everyone and hopefully winning.
Speaking of hopefully winning, why do you think you might win?
I'm going to try my hardest and put everything I have into the challenges.
All right, and then who's your biggest supporter?
My biggest supporter is probably Jack Urbinski and his family.
That's nice. Okay, so we actually have a challenge for you to do. You're gonna juggle these little hex. You can do it standing up or sitting down.
We'll try this.
So here's that.
This isn't gonna end well.
And now, for the best grade of them all, the seniors.
Starting them off, we have a guy who is 5'10", 18 years old, Braden John Burgraff.
All right, so I'm here with Braden Burgraff, and what are you looking forward to?
What am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to competing and just kind of putting myself out there.
All right. And why will you win?
Why will I win? I will win because, I don't know, I think I'm a little bit different than everyone else. I think I can do a little bit of everything and overall just get that W.
All right. And last question, who's your biggest supporter?
I have a lot of supporters, a lot of my friend group supporting, but I'm going to specifically have to go with Matthew Call. He helped me a lot with selling t-shirts, bandanas, and also stickers. So.
All right. And then for our last part, can you show us your best kendama trick?
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're serious. You can stand up.
I don't know how to do this thing.
Well, you better learn.
Oh, that was almost.
Next up, we have a girl who is 5'7", also 18 years old, Hallie Marie Armstrong Kipka.
All right, I'm here with Hallie Kipka, a senior Survivor contestant. Hallie, what are you looking forward to the most?
I am looking forward to staying overnight in the school and all the crazy fun challenges that are going to be going on.
So why will you win?
I believe I will win because I'm a hard worker and will do anything it takes to get to the top.
So one more, who is your biggest supporter?
My biggest supporter is probably my family, like my mom, my dad, and my sister.
So, speaking of challenges, we got one here for you.
Oh,
you gotta land this kendama on there.
Serious?
Yep.
On what?
Just anything. Just
on
whatever.
the top?
Yep.
Okay. What if I had to do it?
Then you win.
Okay. Oh, do I get to go again?
Yeah, just keep going. Well, I think we've seen enough.
For the next girl, she is 5'4", 18 years old, Kirsten Suzanne Haney.
Kirsten Haney.
And what are you looking forward to in Survivor?
I'm looking forward to all the competitions and getting to know the other contestants and, of course, raising money for Tanner's team.
Why do you think you will win?
I will win because I'm very competitive and I'm going to try very hard.
Who is your biggest supporter?
Everyone in Kirsten's tribe. Yeah. Everyone wearing orange. So yeah.
Okay, now try to show me your coolest trick on the kendama.
I didn't even know how to pronounce this thing, but.
Last but definitely not least, we have a kid who is 5'10", 18 years old, Logan William Donahue.
Right. With me today is Logan. So, what are you looking forward to?
I think I'm looking forward to meeting all the people and doing some fun challenges and coming out on top.
All right. Do you think you're going to win this?
I think I'm going to win just because I can make teammates and I can backstab them and athletic.
Yeah, you are quite a beast.
I'm an Eagle Scout and got a lot of talents.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, who's your biggest supporter?
My biggest supporter off the field has got to be my man Noah Keel. He's always been there for me since 7th grade, Miss Wilcox, and I know he's going to be there cheering me on, along with my other friends.
I'm probably going to be working on the days that he has to do so.
That's all right.
So we actually have a challenge for you to do to get you prepared. I don't know if you've seen one of these, but I just want you to get it onto the spike, just a classic,
I did have my kendama days back,
yeah,
way
he
back
did actually,
when.
he used to play kendama.
Economics.
Okay, my first try, come on. Oh my, Logan.
A couple tries.
There you go. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now on to the staff.
Beginning with my own counselor, she's 5'3½", not a day over 20, Michelle Lynn Kramers.
So I'm here with Michelle Kramers, one of our Survivor contestants. So our first question for you is, what are you looking forward to?
All of it. I'm super scared but super excited. I'm really excited to get to know all the other players because I don't know them all very well, but probably that. getting to know everybody.
And why do you think you will win?
Why wouldn't I?
That's true.
Because I'm nice and I think I can raise some good money.
There you go.
Who would vote me off? Who'd vote off the school counselor?
And who do you think is your biggest supporter?
Definitely my office, the counseling office. They have been fun and they're excited for me. And then my family, but mostly the office. They've been awesome.
Okay, and we do have one challenge for you today.
All right.
You've got to try Tukadama.
I don't even know what that is. All right. So it hangs?
Yep.
All right, here it goes.
Oh, that was close.
It was close. Can I try again?
Yep.
It's a lot of hand-eye.
Next up, we have a Survivor veteran who is 5'9", 45 years old, Seth Anthony Neidhart.
So I'm here with
Seth Neidhart.
And I'm going to ask you a few questions. The first one would be, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to finishing what I started last year, didn't quite accomplish, is winning Survivor this year.
Why do you think you will win?
Well, why do I think I win? Or why do I think I'll win? I think that I'm going to bring my A game to every physical contest, every mental contest, every creative contest. I'm going to be talking to people. I'm going to, kind of know, I think, a little bit better what's going on this year and not just blindly trust some people.
All right, and who are your biggest supporters?
Seriously, my friends, my family, obviously, my colleagues here. Obviously, there's even a few rogue students out there that might be wearing the dark gray bandana and on Seth's tribe. So I have support from a whole variety of people.
All right. And then we have a challenge for you. Can you perform your best trick on that kendama right over there?
All right, so I just got to land this back in here.
You can do whatever you want. You can like land it on the side or anything.
All right, we'll try. First time, try.
Now, we saved the best for last.
Our favorite-ish teacher, he is coming in at 5'11", 29 years old, Adam Brock Johnson!
Our Survivor contestants, and we're going to ask them a few questions. What are you most looking forward to?
I'm really looking forward to helping raise funds for Tanner's team and doing it in a really fun and exciting way with our school and school district.
Awesome. Why are you going to win?
Oh man, I'm not a sore loser, so I'm really excited for whoever is the Survivor champion at the end of this. I feel like I have a great chance of winning because I'm really tenacious. I'm a really great team player, and I'm really strategic, and I love critical thinking and problem solving. So yeah, I think that's why I hopefully have a really good chance of winning.
Super cool. And who is your biggest supporter?
Oh man, so many people to thank, and that I have on kind of my list of supporters. I for sure have my family, so a lot of them have already been really supportive. My fiance, my cats, my dogs, so lots of people. Huge supporter would be Noah Ellefson. He was a past robotics student, a robotics coach this school year, and I know he's already helped out a couple of the other Survivor contestants, and really supportive individual, so really awesome.
All right, now I'm going to challenge you.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if you can juggle.
Juggle. Okay. I haven't juggled in a long time. Plus, these are kind of awkward. But
awkward. Yeah, that's the point.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, not too bad.
Not too bad. I give it a C. I give it a C.
A C? All right.
I'm passing.
Thank you.
Well, now that we've seen all the contestants,
let's send it back to Maine.
Good luck to Johnson next week.
Next week sure is going to be exciting.
It sure is.
Well, I guess this wraps it up for us in the studio.
Have a great weekend, SR, and as always, stay tuned for one last clip.
You won't be disappointed.
Listen up, y'all. I'm y'all substitute teacher today, Mr. Garvey. I taught for 20 years in the inner city, so no messing around with me. You clear? Mm-hmm. All right, let's take roll. Jake Wellen. Is Jaqueline here? Jake Wellen, where are you at?
Do you mean Jacqueline?
Oh, so that's how it's going to be, huh? All right, I got my eyes on you, Jaqueline. All right. Where's Balake at? There's no Balake here today? Yes, sir.
Name's Blake.
Are you out of your mind, Blake? Come on. What, do you want to go to war, Balake? Because we could go to war. All right. I'm for real. I'm for real, so you better check yourself. All right, D Nice. Is there a D Nice here? If one of y'all says some silly name, this whole class is going to feel my wrath.
Do you mean Denise?
Ah! You say your name right now.
Denise.
Correctly.
Denise.
Nice. Say it right.
Denise.
D Nice.
D Nice.
Thank you. All right. Now, AA Ron. Where are you? AA Ron. Where are you? Where's AA Ron? No AA Ron? Well, you better be sick, dead, or mute. AA Ron.
Here?
Oh. Oh, why didn't you answer me the first time? Huh?
Huh?
You know, I've asked you like 4 times, call out your name, AA Ron. Why didn't you answer me the first time?
Because it's pronounced Aaron.
Ah! All right, that's it. You take yourself down to Mr. O'Shea Hannessy's office right now before I kick you out of this place.
Who?
Mr. O'Shea Hannessy.
Do you mean Principal O'Shaughnessy?
Get out right now! Insubordinate. Church. All right. Timothy.
Present.
Thank you.